I have a friend, and she has a Facebook page, and the title of her Facebook page is Crazy for Coupons and Freebies. And I'm going to go ahead and leave a link down there below if you want to take a look at it. That's up to you. But she said, I don't think anybody really knows the history of couponing. I said, all right. So I decided to make this video to tell you a little bit about the history of couponing. Okay. Here's how this goes. Temporary price reductions have been around since the dawn of time. Okay. Now, a lot of you people, I usually say the lay people, because the lay people are usually the ones that really don't know things like accounting and that kind of thing. But the lay people usually call temporary price reductions sales. Okay. But an accounting term, a sale is basically when you sell a piece of merchandise. Doesn't matter what the price of it is. You get it sold, that's a sale. But people have become accustomed to this, and so they call these temporary price reductions sales. Well, we used to have a store here in town called Cub Foods. And at Cub Foods, they had these temporary price reductions, which would be more accurate as to describe what was going on. They would temporarily lower their prices on certain items so they'd clear them out of their back room, which was a good idea. And it's what's done in most retail outlets today. So, if temporary price reductions have been around since the dawn of time, where did coupons come from? Well, you can trace that back to 1894. The co-founder of the Coca-Cola Company wanted to make his soda pop very popular. He wanted to know who was buying his soda pop and what price they were going to pay for it. So, he made these handwritten coupons, and he started distributing out to everybody, and the people that were interested in this soda pop would come in. Now, keep in mind, at that time, they were charging 5 cents a glass. Okay? And these coupons probably reduced the price to maybe 4 or even 3 cents a glass. And what he was able to learn from this was, number one, who was buying his soda pop, and number two, what they were willing to pay for it. Because when the coupons were gone, if they weren't buying the soda pop anymore, then he would know that the price was too high and he'd have to lower it down. Anyway, he did this. He learned a lot of stuff about his customers, and then C.W. Post observed all that and then decided to see what his customers would be like. So he made his own coupons, and the people responded well to this, and his products went right through the roof. Yes, this is the same C.W. Post that makes Post cereals. Okay. Now, why do companies offer temporary price reductions in the first place? Well, it's basically because of supply and demand. If you have too much supply, it's going to go bad, especially if you're in the food industry. You don't want a cake to go bad in your back room. You will discount it as much as you possibly can discount it to try to get it out of your back room and into somebody's hands before it's not sellable anymore. That's just a fact. Same thing with cookies and with bread and with meats, that kind of thing. You want to sell it. Even if you don't make as much money as you'd like to make off of it, you want to get it out of there so you're not making any money at all. See what I mean? So that's why things get marked down. Now you say, how can we tell if somebody's getting ready to distribute a set of coupons? Well, one of the best ways you can tell is to follow the stock market. If there's a glut in certain things, like there's a glut of coffee beans, or if there's a glut of wheat or corn or meat or something like that, you're going to see prices fall, and you're going to see a lot of coupons flying out there. However, if supply starts drying up, then you're going to see coupons disappearing too. Now, back in the Great Depression, they had to have those coupons because that was the only way a lot of those people could afford to eat. And when somebody goes to the great effort of clipping that coupon just so they can buy your merchandise, you've pretty much got a loyal customer. Because nobody's going to go to the trouble to clip a coupon unless they either are a loyal customer or they're really looking for a deep price discount. That kind of thing. So coupons benefit the retailer just as much as they benefit the consumer. And they benefit manufacturers too. That way manufacturers know what to make more of and what to make less of. That way they're not losing their shirts and they can make a profit. So that's basically the story of couponing. If you have any questions, you can leave them right down here in the comments below. I will tell you more in a future video, so stay tuned.